The soldier Thomas marched across the battlefield. The air hung heavy and silent. Around him mist curled through the broken bodies of fallen soldiers. A crow called, the sound echoing through the stillness. Thomas gripped his rifle tighter, his heart pounded in rhythm with his steps. Each gust of wind sounded like a whisper, each shadow a lurking figure. He had heard the stories of this cursed place, of soldiers returning as ghosts. He shook his head, trying to clear his mind. He had a job to do, securing the perimeter. Ghosts weren't real. He repeated the words like a mantra, trying to convince himself. A cold breath brushed his cheek. Thomas whirled around, rifle raised. A figure flickered in the mist, a wisp of darkness given form. It had no face, just an emptiness that seemed to suck the warmth from the air. The ghost lunged. Thomas stumbled back, fear gripping him. He raised his rifle, but the figure passed through it, chilling him to the bone. He swung the rifle like a club, connecting with a sickening thud. The ghost shrieked, a soul-rending sound that echoed across the battlefield. Then it vanished, leaving Thomas gasping for breath, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. He didn't have time to recover. The ghost reappeared, materializing behind him. He spun, bringing the rifle down, but it was too late. The ghost struck, an icy hand sinking into his chest. Thomas screamed. The sound died in his throat as the coldness spread, stealing his breath, his strength. He collapsed to his knees, the world blurring around him. The ghost hovered, a triumphant shadow against the dying light. Then through the haze of pain came the sound of hoofbeats. A figure materialized from the mist, riding towards him. A woman, her face obscured by the shadow of a wide-brimmed hat. The woman rode with a confidence that belied the eerie surroundings. In her hand, she held a staff, tipped with a crystal that pulsed with an inner light. As she drew closer, the ghost turned, its attention drawn to the new arrival. The woman dismounted, her boots landing with a thud on the soft ground. She raised her staff, the crystal glowing brighter. The ghost hissed, recoiling from the light. It swirled, a vortex of darkness, and charged. "Begone, spirit!" the woman commanded, her voice ringing with power. She thrust the staff forward, a beam of light erupting from the crystal, engulfing the ghost. The air crackled with energy. Then, silence, broken only by the soft sigh of the wind.